Hi. Okay, so I'm quite tired, but I'll do a little video entry while everything's fresh in my mind. So I don't have to do it in the morning. So today was the last visit that we made to Hayden School, and it was visit for the awards assembly. Um, Originally we were supposed to have maybe 5 to 7 volunteers, but eventually, in the end, we had only 4 volunteers. That was me, Ludi, Luke, and Dunni, who came to the assembly. And that was fine because the content of the assembly was pretty structured. It didn't take much on the part of the volunteers because it was mostly just introducing each of the top 10 mini projects. Anyway, I was at home this weekend, so I got to the school quite early on in the morning on Monday morning, Monday 14th of February, um, and just hung around in the staff room for a while, packing the gift bags full of stuff because at the weekend I'd gone out shopping to put stuff in the gift bags, including a book called Delusions of Gender, which we gave to the top group. So I did that. The trains apparently were being really, really rubbish. So some of the volunteers got here a little bit later than planned, and it was all a very hectic rush at the end, sort of like towards when we had to start the assembly. We were in St Mary's Hall from the period before the assembly actually started, but there was sort of a lot of slight scares about getting videos to work, getting sound to work, etc. In the end, we re-embedded the videos into the PowerPoint, so that was absolutely fine. Yeah, so those are the volunteers. Also, Laurie Oliver came along from Stonewall to do a little speech. Okay, so I'll take you through how the assembly went. So everyone filtered into the assembly. All of the kids filtered into the assembly with their form tutors, whilst a video montage was going of all the different articles that we received, all the different mini projects that we received. So that was going on. After everyone had filtered in, that was about the time that the video stopped anyway. And then after that, I'm gonna just open up this note because I quite twattishly had my new like my iPad on me with the script on it, so I had that on stage, and it was sort of like quite official actually. It was like a little auto cue in front of me. But yeah, so I'll just go through the little script that we had for the assembly. It was really tightly scheduled. Like people had to keep their speaking parts down to like 1 minute when they were introducing mini projects. We had to cut a lot of the videos that we showed, the video mini projects that we showed, so that they would fit in. We had to cut a lot of the congratulatory videos, which meant that the only congratulatory video we had was the Cambridge flash mob one. So yeah, time was really precious, and we had to be really strict with it. But this is how the assembly panned out. So the video montage as people walked in of everyone's mini projects, along with an instrumental to "All You Need Is Love," which I thought was fitting for Valentine's Day. Then there was a really short introduction by me, just saying welcome to the assembly, we're really impressed with you, we understand that some of you have money given to Stonewall, and then I introduced Laurie from Stonewall to speak for a couple of minutes about what they do. Then I explained today's visit, which basically comprised us doing an awards assembly, then us doing a drop-in session for people about sexuality and gender, and also about Oxbridge applications. So we could do 2 in 1, like a this project visit and an access visit. And then after that, we'd be doing a flag raising in Hayden's car park, where their 3 flagpoles are. So that was going to be the flow of our day. Luke then explained what the rainbow flag meant, because I didn't want for a rainbow flag to go up for LGBT History Month at Hayden and for everyone to see it and not know what it meant, for it not to have any meaning. Like the whole reason that symbols are effective is because they convey a meaning and they convey values and a culture very, very quickly. So we wanted to teach people about the LGBT flag, for example, the fact that each of the coloured stripes symbolises something like life or art or harmony or love or peace. You know. So Luke explained what the rainbow flag meant. We then presented a framed certificate to Hayden School. So I was originally going to do this to Mr. Robson, the head teacher, but he couldn't be in the assembly, so I presented it to Miss Whitehead, who's a deputy head. She's a deputy head, I think. So we did that. That was really, really good. So she came up on stage and received a framed certificate, which you can put up like in the wall in the reception or something like that. And she spoke for about a minute about how well this project had gone. So that was really good. After that, we started handing out the top 10 prizes. So we explained that the people couldn't come up on stage because there wasn't enough time. They could come and collect their prizes at the end, but that we'd do a short little intro on each top 10 mini group, and that for each mini project, all of the audience would have to clap them after we revealed who they were. So we went through that. And that was the that was the top 10. The last one was a little bit of a different scenario. This was one that we had all unanimously voted to be in our top 10, unlike any other top 10 entry. So it really, really meant something, and we wanted to mark that with, first of all, a special prize bag, which was a bigger prize bag with more stuff in it. And they got all of the stuff that Lush donated to us. And also by getting them up on stage and showing the entirety of their video, which was, I think, like a 6-minute video. So we showed the entirety of that, and it was really, really emotional, I thought, and it was really good and thought-provoking. So that happened, and that brought us pretty much towards the end of the assembly. So after that, after Orla came on stage, and Sasha couldn't be there because she was on a school trip at the time, so Orla came on stage and received the awards on behalf of her and Sasha. So he sat on stage with us, and then we did sort of a quick thank you from the THiS team, including showing the video of the Cambridge flash mob shouting, "Congratulations, love Cambridge." So yeah, and then we tied it up, just reminding people that we'd be raising the rainbow flag, and that we'd be doing the drop-in session straight afterwards, and that people should come and collect their prizes, and reminding them of the website that would stay up, and so that they can keep in contact and keep LGBT resources really close to them, so they're really easily accessible. So that's it really. We just wrapped up there. That was the assembly. After that, we did a nice little photo thing in the library. We took a couple of photos of the volunteers. That was lovely. And then we moved on very hurriedly to our drop-in session, and this was mostly an Oxbridge drop-in session actually. Most of the people who came in, although some of them, they were all year 12, although some of them were prize winners from the assembly, a lot of them were here to talk about what Cambridge is like, what interviews are like, what we should do for what they should do for personal statements, etc. I thought it was nice actually, like the people who really, really made an effort with their mini projects and got prizes that proved they really made an effort. They were the ones who were thinking of going to top university, so that kind of correlates, and it's going to work in their favour that they put so much effort in, because it's going to reflect really well on them. So we had that drop-in session. That was really good. After the drop-in session ended at 2, and that's when lunchtime ends actually, so everyone had to get back to their class, apart from some people who had free periods at 2 o'clock. So they came out to help us to raise the rainbow flag, which is really, really good. There was there was maybe like 15 to 20 students there, students from Hayden there watching it happen, all the volunteers, and also some staff members there. So in the end, it was me who raised the rainbow flag with Orla, who was the overall winner of this project, along with Sasha. So we raised the rainbow flag and we filmed it, and it was amazing. It was really, really good. So that's basically how my day went. It was really good. Just came back to Cambridge after that with glee, and with ideas of expansion and all of these high hopes for it. So that was it. It was really good. Really, really pleased. I'm a little bit sad that this project is over now.